do my makeup and then start studying. Oh my god. 안녕하세요. I just took a shower and I'm always sleepy, you know. The way I stream changed. I'm gonna read the comments every 10 minutes in an hour because my mom hates when I talk on my streams. She's like, no talking in your streams because I need to study for my test. So I need to be careful when I do speak. I don't think I need to do my eyebrows, but I will. I don't have much to draw. I don't know. I don't even think it's on my eyes. I don't know. I got. Bye, Jackie. Love you. I got my cola inside a beer cup. I spilled a little bit. And got my popcorn here. I'm like dropping everything. No. You have to wake up early. I'm just gonna chill about 5 more minutes and then I'm gonna start studying. So you go sleep when I start studying, okay? I think I'm gonna stream until 10 p.m. So if you wake up, then I think you can see me finish my live, I think. Addicted to popcorn. No. How are you gonna be able to sleep fully? You have to enjoy your sleep. You know, I bought these like magnet earrings in $1 when I was young, but I never wore them before, and I just found them and I just want to have it on my ears. You can't even see it. Hey, Noble. I got a blue one here. And a red one there. They have green ones, but maybe next time. I didn't put much makeup on. Like, I did put makeup on, but I didn't. I have insomnia. Haha, what is sleep? What that means. Is it like a sleeping disorder or something? Insomnia. Oh, 불면증. 불면증. So yeah, it's sleeping disorder type of thing. No, it's not stickers. They have, like, there's a magnet on it. It's like, no, my finger. There's like a small magnet on it. Wait, I dropped them. Wait. So there's like a small magnet, so it sticks there. So when you put it on your ears, you put the magnet behind and it sticks. And it sticks together, but if you drop it, you lose it. I just dropped them. But you don't have to purse your ears to have them on. So I think it's basically for kids, but I usually have a lot of earrings like this. My computer is bad, so it does happen a lot. Wait, I'll check. Wait, I don't want to listen to my own voice. Wow, look at my face and my hair. It's all over the place. Should I put more makeup on? Well, but I'm gonna study, so. No, I found them, Jackie. Don't be sorry. I'm super hot. It's so hot in Korea. My time is up. But I don't want to study. But I need to. I want to put tattoos on. Where did my tattoos go? I'm like finding things. Thank you, Jackie. Love you. It's like a pen. I'm like showing you random stuff when I need to study. What am I doing? Look at these stuff. They're all pens. Maybe I'll get a backpack to put all these pens in. Look at this. Yosemite National Park. Junior Park Ranger. So I think I got this when I traveled in Yosemite. Oh, and this is what I got in elementary school in Korea. I think they don't give out pens, not that much. But I used to have a lot of pens. This is like this is from 2008, so it's been 10 years. So this was in Korean astronaut. That's where my dad works. Spoiler alert. Look at these pins. I'm like showing you random stuff. This is cool. Probably everybody is bored watching me, but life is pretty boring. See all these satellites? My dad is a scientist, so my dad was also a scholarship intern in NASA. So he's a super smart guy. But it doesn't matter because that's not me, it's my dad. But yeah. Just gave you some hints about my dad. Why do I have makeup on my popcorn? That is strange. I'm eating my lipstick. Honestly. I found a bunch of nail stickers, but I don't have time to do nails. I don't have nails. I love stickers, you guys know that. But maybe I'll just use the nail stickers on my face. Yay! I know these stickers are for nails, but my nails are short right now. So here you go. My dream is getting so many stickers from around Korea or from another country. I want to have nail stickers, tattoo stickers, princess stickers. I don't care. I just love stickers. Like, these stickers are $1. Oh my gosh, but it's pretty, so. Okay, I'm drinking Coke, so I have a Coke sticker on my face. No. This is why I didn't leave your life. I know. See, I always end up doing stuff. And then I get in trouble with my mom. And then life is over. And here's the cola. Should I just... Ugh. These stickers would be so pretty when I have it on my nails, but I'm wasting them on my face. This is life, guys. Oh, I'm like breaking down these stickers. Bye. Actually, you don't need to say bye. I don't really... Because everybody seems to say bye. So just leave the chat and I'll think that you're gone, okay? Okay, you can't basically see the stickers now. Wasted. No, my stickers are gone. But I still want to fry on my face. I want to find my tattoos. I don't know where they went. I wanted to have a tattoo on my arm. Not a permanent one. I always get bored of tattoos. Oh, I'm like... You're gonna buy some stickers. Get me some stickers, girl. I love stickers. I don't care. But I love cute ones, especially. Look at these cute stickers. I love any type of stickers, really. But I used to have like a sticker box full of stickers. I know a lot of girls love stickers, but I still do. I'm like an adult now. I'm 18 and I love stickers. This is... Look at my fry. It's like putting... Sorry for this. I'm like distracting you. But nobody's studying all my life. Why don't you guys study? Study with me, please. But the funny thing is, I don't study. I should. Oh my gosh, I'm finding pretty pens and I'm happy. I didn't even know I bought these colors. I was finding orange. You know, I love shopping, but I can't shop clothes right now because I'm a student studying for a test. But Oh my gosh. I was looking for these colors and I didn't even know I bought these. I'm so happy. Happy. Oh my gosh. This is life. Look at these pink pens. Oh my gosh. They were all inside this box and I was looking for my pens. Oh, and I found these like bands. Cool. I'm like finding stuff. It's always happy to dig in a box you don't know the hell is inside there. See, now I got a fashion item. I got this in high school. Okay, I found some markers. Yay, I needed this. I needed correction tape for my exam and I found it. I think I got this from my teacher, homeroom teacher. Don't let me down. My grandpa. Oh my gosh, Hello Kitty. But I don't like Hello Kitty. It's funny. But the pen was pretty, so I just bought it. But you know, until when I was in until I went up to 17. No, until I was 16, I never used any Japanese pencils or Sharpies or whatever. No, there's no word called Sharpie in English. It's what do you call these? Pens? No. Mechanical pencils, yes. I never used Japanese stuff because of the history related to Korea. But now I do buy some. But I still try to buy Korean ones. What time is it? I need to start studying. I found my tattoos. Yay. But I do need more tattoos. Why do I have these stuff? I'm like wasting money on everything. Now I'm poor. I used to buy so many cute stuff. P.O. box? What is that? I kind of destroyed my stickers. So actually, it's a cola and french fries and a star and a fried egg. But it looks so weird. And then I'm like showing you my kind of bottom part. No, my earrings. I dropped these. I don't know. I'm not gonna look for them. P.O. box. Wait, I think I need to. I need to wash my fingers my hands because they're dirty right now because I've been digging in a box. But what is a P.O. box? Oh, a post box. Yes, I do have a post box, but oh, I know what this is. But in Korea, there's not much PO boxes. Oh, I now I understand what you mean. I thought it was just a office box, but it's actually a post office box not located to your house. Wow, this is cool. So this is how YouTubers get letters or stuff like that. That's really cool. Oh, so people are actually doing this. I don't have a PO box right now, but maybe I'll try to make one. Actually, I don't really have much fans, so I've never been asked for any post stuff. But wow, that's cool. Thanks for giving me the idea, Jackie. Maybe I'll think about making a PO box after my test is over. Right now, I can't deal with that. But beforehand, even my Patreon, I didn't really have ideas of any type of like support, but I think it was Noble Blue who asked me if I have a Patreon. So I set it up because of him, and I will think about my PO box because of Jackie. So thanks for asking, and I'll search it up because it's not that common in Korea to have your own PO box. Usually people don't post stuff to each other. Usually they send it in your messengers. There's this thing called KakaoTalk, which is like something like a Facebook Messenger or something. But they send you presents online and you can get them to your address. Oh right, Jackie, you live in Texas. Wow, that's so cool. You know, I was born in Texas, so I love Texas. That's my hometown. And it's so cool that now I live in Korea, but people from Texas are watching my streams. That's so cool. I want to go back to Texas, but it's super hot there, isn't it? Texas is hot, and then it was like pouring, raining, wasn't it? Didn't you guys have a flood or something? I was like, phew, I'm in Korea. Oh my gosh. I think I need to wash my hands, really. I'll come back. I don't want to show you my legs because I'm wearing super shorts and oh my gosh. It's so yummy. I always spill when I drink something. It's just a thing. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm always like drinking so fast, so I always go like. Never drink with Jua. I'm good. I'm supposed to study, but I'm not. I'm just enjoying my popcorn and talking weird stuff. And I bet a lot of people would not subscribe because my titles and the video doesn't match. So, for example, what if somebody really wanted to study with me? So they're like watching my live stream after it's over, and they're like, yes, Jua, I got my book. I'm gonna study with you. And they got their book, and then they're like, why is she talking so much? She's supposed to study. What the heck? This is just a playing stream. Okay, I'm really gonna study starting from 5 p.m. It's 4:32 p.m. right now. I'll show you the time. Don't let me down. I think I feel confident with my face when I'm doing live streams because I know the people who watch me live wouldn't really judge me that much. But I don't feel confident when the video is uploaded because people rewatch it and then they judge me. But still, I'm fine because the moment is more important. I'm happy right now. So. No. Sleep with Joe. 안녕하세요. Is that my mom? That's so creepy. I think it's my mom calling me. That's not a good sign. I got some tangerine. My love towards tangerines are flawless. I'm not sure if you can hear me or not, but I'm not sure. Was that my mom or something? Don't you guys do this too? Don't you like go like, oh, I'm gonna study now, and then start using your phone, and then you end up doing overnight without even studying. That's what happens when I do a study live, but don't bash me because even if I didn't do a live stream, I would have been watching a movie or playing by myself or getting in trouble with my mom. So yes, mukbang with Jua. I'm so happy because mukbang is Korean. And then even like people who don't even know Korea, so say mukbang. 아니 계속 있었는데 뭐라네. I'll show you my tangerines. 귤 보여줄게. 1개, 2개, 3개. I'm such a strange person. 4개. Is that all? Yes. 오랜만. You see, you looks happy, so we are okay with this trip. Yes. You'll see me eating tangerines all the time. 한국말로 채팅하면 한국말로도 해줄게. 편하게 해. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm spilling. Oh my gosh. I spilled it on my textbook. Oh my gosh. Look. It's a disaster. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, look. I spilled water without even studying. This is so cool. Oh my gosh. Ew. At least it's not cola. You see, when you watch my lives, I'm breaking stuff, spilling stuff, dropping stuff. 나 뭐 이거 담아. needed water for my tattoo. Where should I do it? You know, yes, I go to a private educational institute. Is it academy? So I go to academy for my entry test in university. I come back home at 1 a.m. I wake up at 5 a.m. So basically I sleep 4 or 5 hours. And I study there all day. They have lectures to all the subjects I take for the test. 안녕. And so on Saturdays I come home at I come home at 7 p.m. and then I just sleep because I'm so tired. And then on Sundays I go to church and then do my study lives. And before I did my study lives, I used to study by myself, but kind of playing with my phone. Yes, that's how my life is right now. 네, 저 지금 재수학원을 다니는데 거기서 이제 1시쯤에 집에 와서 5시쯤 일어나야 되기 때문에 4-5시간 평일은 자고 학원에서 공부하고 토요일날은 7시쯤에 집에 오는데 바로 잠들고 일요일날은 교회 갔다가 공부를 했죠. 근데 사실 공부한다 하고 폰을 보기 시작하면 이제 공부를 안 하는 거지. 주말이 한계입니다. 한계. 주말엔 공부가 너무 하기 싫어. 어쩔 수가 없어. And please understand when I'm talking, I'm not that loud because my parents are right outside my door and I'm not supposed to talk. So 맞아. 아니, 타투하려고 물을 받았거든? 근데 다 쏟았어. 뭐 하는 건지 모르겠다, 진짜. So, actually, tattoos are not allowed in the academy, but I am gonna do it because I don't give a F. Usually I write stuff on my arms. Look. Okay, I don't know if you can see it. You can see my so there was something on there. I wrote present and then I wrote God over here, but I took a shower so it's all gone. Oh my gosh, I need a scissor. This is a disaster, really. What am I doing? I'll get my scissors. Not at school. I don't well, tattoos are not illegal, I think, in Korea, is it? I'm not sure. I don't want to give you misinformation. So let's search it up. Oh, so it's... I don't know. I can't find the correct information, but I think it's illegal to have tattoos in Korea. But a lot of people do have tattoos. But at school, I think basically kids don't put tattoos until they're an adult. So it's not normal to have tattoos in Korea. And the reason why I don't do a permanent one is I get bored. Like, my English dictionary, please. Oh my gosh. I'm losing all my English vocabulary. So please understand if I search stuff up, because I don't remember. What's that word? Oh, so be sick of. So I get sick of the same thing. So for example, if I got a permanent tattoo over here, maybe a star or something, then I would get sick of it. Like, I would regret myself for putting a stupid star. And for example, if I put a heart because I felt like it and it would be permanent, but then I would get sick of that heart. I would be like, what the heck? Why did I even do this to myself? So that's why I don't do permanent tattoos. And secondly, because I'm Christian, I don't want to like have something permanent on my body. But it's not typically just because I'm Christian, because there are people who are Christians who do tattoos and have a lot of tattoos on their body. So I think it's just something that I don't do. But I love drawing on my body, and I know it's not good for your body because it gives you skin cancer. I heard that if you draw on your body. But I just love writing stuff on my arms. And yeah, you're like, what the heck? You don't want permanent tattoos and you color your bodies? And I'm like, oh, okay, I don't know the heck what I want, but I love tattoos and I love putting on them on my... Because you can choose your tattoos and then you can erase it. You can just take a shower and they're gone. So I'm just saying, it's not normal to have tattoos. But in my academy, there's this guy who has like a big cross on his arms and like a big, what do you call it? Dragon on his arm. And I got scared of him. Okay, I don't want to offend any person who has tattoos, but just because it's not normal to have a lot of tattoos in Korea, I thought he was just like one of those scary guys. I don't know how to explain this. But I don't know. I don't know the law, but I've heard that it's illegal to have tattoos. But my Korean friends already have tattoos. One of my friends has a tattoo on her neck over here, and then she has a tattoo on her arms. So I think people just do it even if it's illegal. I'm just saying. But at our academy, you're not allowed to have bright hair color because it distracts you when you study. Like this academy I go to, it's like kind of like school, but it's really strict. You're not supposed to talk in the hallway, talking in the classrooms because everybody's really studying a lot. And you have to pay a lot. The lectures are super expensive. So I pay about $1,000 a month. Is it? No, wait. I suck at numbers. $1 million? What? I hate numbers. I don't know numbers. I'm so bad at numbers. I don't know, but I pay a lot of money. So all the kids pay a lot. So you're not supposed to make trouble in the academy. You're not supposed to put heavy makeup. No accessories allowed and stuff like that. Oh, I'm losing time. I need to study starting from 5 o'clock. So got 7 minutes left. Need to study. I think it is. I'm bad at numbers. Just don't care about it. I'm never gonna talk about numbers. Because you have to convert it into Korean to dollars, Korean won to dollars, and I don't know how the hell to explain this because I'm bad at math. I'm bad at math and I'm bad at numbers, so I'm gonna put an arrow here. Okay, people don't really judge you just because you have a tattoo, but it's not a normal thing to have a lot of tattoos in Korea, so I think maybe they might think you're kind of different, but I don't know, it depends on what person you meet. Me, even though I'm very open-minded, but I'm very my vocabulary is sucking. Conservative, yes. I'm very conservative. I'm like open-minded but conservative. So people are like, are you open-minded or conservative? And I'm like, I'm half-half. So I wouldn't judge you and think you're like a really scary person just because you have a tattoo, but I might be careful at first. If you have a tattoo, I wouldn't really want to be like best friends with you, but then after I become friends with you, then tattoo doesn't matter. Having tattoos doesn't really matter, but I don't know. I just think it's because tattoos are permanent. Yes, you can remove it, but still, it's something on your body. So I hopefully don't offend someone, but that's just my thoughts. Oh, okay. But the funny thing is, I love putting tattoos on. They're not permanent, but still, I love tattoos. So if somebody saw me, they might think I have permanent tattoos because I always love putting tattoos on everywhere. Not everywhere. It just depends on what feelings I have. No, don't say that. No, I'm not that conservative. I like I don't know how to explain this, but for example, if like I might be careful if you have tattoos at first when we meet, but then if I really get to know your personality and know that you're not a scary person, like I don't know how to explain this, but like if you watch movies in Korea or if you meet people, it's not normal to have a lot of tattoos or even a little tattoo on your body in Korea. Like, well, right now it's changing, so a lot of people are having a lot of tattoos on their body, but Korea, the country itself, is very conservative, so even drugs are illegal in Korea, so nobody can have any pots or only cigarettes are allowed. So if you do drugs in Korea, you go to jail. So, well, because I lived in America, I had some friends who did drugs. I did have some friends who had a lot of tattoos. So I'm not that like judging. I'm not that judgy to people who have tattoos. But I don't think I'm like super open minded and don't care if you have a tattoo. I might kind of be careful and go like, oh, you have tattoos, okay? And then if I get close to you, then tattoos doesn't matter. But before I really become best friends or before I open myself up to a person, if they have a tattoo, I might shut a little window to my heart. I don't know how to explain this, but yes, it's not something like going, I hate tattoos or I judge people who have tattoos. It's not like that. I just be careful. And it's kind of related to people who hate Christians. Like, for example, a lot of people who I know didn't like me because I'm a Christian. But I'm not like I'm kind of weird. I'm a weirdo inside a Christians because I don't think I'm really good at explaining this, but yeah, like in France it's illegal, but so many people still use. Yeah, so it's illegal, but people use it. But in Korea, drugs are illegal, but you can't even get them. It's really hard. You have to be super rich, or you need to get a route to get drugs. And if you get caught, you go to jail. But it's not common to have drugs. But in America, there were a lot of kids who did drugs when I was in high school. So before being closed, I will hide it. No, don't hide yourself. It's part of your body. Like, I'm not that judgy. I don't know myself. Just don't get offended by the points of view I have in life, because that's how I see the world. And I'm not saying I'm right. I'm just saying that's how I think and see the world. So if I make people uncomfortable, then I'm sorry. But everybody has different ways of thinking. What am I even doing? It's past 5 and I'm been keep on talking. But I want to have more tattoos on. This one's pretty, really, isn't it? Is it just me? I don't know. I really wanted to have like an airplane, like a small paper airplane on my wrist. But then I think I'm gonna get bored of it again, so maybe I'll buy some airplane tattoos or something like that. I don't know. People judge people, and everybody has different perspective. And I don't think you need to force someone to change their point of view unless it's something really inappropriate. Just for example, if you're a woman and somebody hates you just because you're a woman, then that's a problem. 명준이 안녕. But if you did something wrong as a woman, for example, what can you be wrong as a woman? Maybe you killed your son as a mom, and somebody hates you because you got pregnant and you killed your son, then maybe that can be a reason you get hated because you're a female. Or for example, if you're Korean and somebody hates you just because of you look Asian and you're Korean, then I think that's wrong. I think my perspective is why you hate Korea. But there are nice people who did not bully you, and not every race is the same. So that kind of relates to my feelings to Japan. Okay, my Korean fans, there are a lot of people who love Japan and have no issues related to history. But me, because I love history and I love relating myself to the country I live, and Korean history is a big part of the things I choose in my life. And because I was sexually harassed in a young age, something related to sex, I'll just say this word, but any thing related to sex makes me mad. Like, how do you say this? Okay. Crime. Any sex crime or sex offense, sex abuse, sex assault. I can relate to any type of victims or people who suffered related to that, because I have suffered before and am suffering right now too. So that's why I can more relate to history, because when Japan ruled over Korea forcefully, and there were a lot of sex slaves, women who were kidnapped in young ages, 8 years old, 14 years old, who were kidnapped and used as sex slaves to the Japanese armies, and Japan never said sorry, never gave any apologies to that. That's why I hate and I get mad related to history, because so if you're fine with that and you're like, oh, past is the past, then I'm fine with your perspective. But I get mad when I study history, and no, I'm not talking about abortion. I don't have a perspective of abortion. I don't have an opinion about it. I'm not sure if it's right or wrong. I just don't want to have an idea about it. Sometimes I think it's wrong, but sometimes I think if you didn't want a kid, then is it that wrong? Or I don't know. I can't. I don't want to side any part of that part, but invade, aggression. Yes, Japan ruled over Korea for a long period, and that's why I don't have really pretty feelings to that country. And yes, that's me personally. I wouldn't offend you just because you're Japanese, but this is something that really people don't really talk about on their channels. A lot of Koreans, if somebody asks you what's your feelings about Japan, people just be quiet. They're quiet and they don't give opinions about this part. But this one I really want to speak about because I can relate to that. Well, I'm not saying I was a sex slave or I was abused by at that time, but because I have my personal hurts related to unwanted usage of body, would you say? So when I read those words, when I read those texts in history class, or when I learn about what happened to these women, I can't have good feelings to the country. I know it's the past, but past affects your future, and I am living in the present, but the past things have really affect our present and our future too. So maybe I'm a small person. I'm not a big and famous girl in the world, but the changes I make today will affect someone in the future. That's my belief. That's why I try to express myself. Yes, I know this. It is laggy. It's because my computer is bad. So I might feel offended when people talk shit about our country. I'm not saying Korea is perfect. I'm not saying even America is perfect. I know there's a lot of things wrong with my own country and also other countries, but I'm not the person that goes like, oh, I love Japan and past is the past. I'm not like that. I love Korea. I love Korean history. I love the Korean culture. And if they wanted to take that away from me, and if our ancestors did not fight back for our rights and our and who, not only women but guys, many people were killed, used. Our whole country was it's like not being yourself. So you're Korean and you use Korean language, you think Korean, but they forced us to use Japanese. They forced us to think in a Japanese way. Japan so I'm just saying this. I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate towards the things I say, but I'm proud to say this. I don't have great feelings to Japan, and ironically, my best friend in elementary school in Korea was Japanese, and I still love her, but I don't really love her as a Japanese girl. I just love her as herself. Her name is Lena. I would just say it because she was one of my best friends at school, and I still contact her. But we never talked about history because she would always offend me. She would go like, oh, it's the past, or, well, I think Korea has so many bad feelings for a country when we didn't really do much. But I'm like, you did do a lot to us, and I can personally relate to that, even though why is my camera so laggy like this? I don't know. This is super bad. I'm sorry. My computer is bad. I need to save up for a good computer. Yeah, but we would always get into big fights if we talked about the history. So we never really talked about any historical facts or anything related to each of our country. We only 레이나, not 레이나. 아무튼 그러니까 일본을 옛날에는 혐오했었고, 그러니까 이런 말을 뭐 방송에서 하면은 당연히 욕을 많이 먹겠지만 그냥 하는 말이에요. 저는 역사적으로 별로 일본을 좋아하지 않습니다. 근데 그렇다 해서 일본 사람을 다 혐오하는 건 아니고 그냥 나라 자체에 대한 좋은 감정이 없고요. 저는 그리고 저도 근데 일본어를 저도 4년 정도 배웠었고, 배웠던 이유는 제가 이상하게도 초등학교 때 가장 단짝이었던 친구가 일본 친구였어요. 일본인이었고 저도 이제 미국에서 오래 살다 왔다 보니까 한국 애들이랑 그렇게 잘 어울리는 편이 아니었어서 레이나라는 친구랑 정말 친했죠. 중학교 때 가서 친했고 최근에도 연락한 적이 있는데 근데 역사적인 얘기는 안 했어요. 서로. 걔는 항상 독도는 일본 땅이다 이랬고 난 독도는 한국 땅이다 이랬고 맨날 역사적인 얘기 하면은 너네 한국은 너무 우리나라 싫어한다. 근데 나는 싫어할 이유가 있으니까 싫어하지 않을까? 막 이랬었죠. 근데 지금은 그래서 난 20살까지 일본 필기도구도 하나도 안 썼어. 메이드 인 재팬 최근에 진짜 최대한 안 쓰려고 했고 그랬는데 지금은 많이 사긴 했어. 미안해. 공부하다 보니까 일본 필기구가 좋은 건 사실이잖아. 근데 진짜 최대한 우익 제품 안 쓰려 노력하고요. 헬로키티도 좋아해다 싫어하는 이유가 뭐 그런 썰이 있잖아요. 여담? 뭐 그런 어떤 회사들이 우익이다. 그래서 최대한 안 쓰려 하고 뭐 제 친구들 중에서도 일본 진짜 좋아하고 막 역사? 신경 안 쓰이는데 막 일본 여행 맨날 다녀온 애들도 있고 막 애니 좋아하는 애들도 있고 제 친구들인데 진짜 신기하게도 일본 좋아하는 애들이 많아요. 다 덕후고 막 그러는데 나는 항상 불편했어요. 근데 이게 나라를 싫어하는 거고 그런 건 맞는데 뭐 일본 사람이라 해서 그 사람이 혐오하고 그러진 않아요. 근데 그 사람이 만약에 뭐 한국의 문화도 좋아하고 역사적으로 바른 생각을 갖고 있다. 그리고 사람으로서 되게 괜찮으면 그 사람이 일본 사람이라서 싫진 않겠지만 저는 그래서 앞으로 방송함에 있어서 뭐 댓글이라든지 그런 거 관련돼서 뭔가 일본을 좋게 말하는 제가 불편한 내용이 있다면 저는 삭제할 의향이 있습니다. 그러니까 시청자분들 중에서. 그리고 이제 위안부 관련해서 뭐 독립운동가 중에서 정말 존경하시는 분들도 많고 저는 뭔가 역사를 못하지만 한국사를 진짜 못하지만 공부하는 거 나름 정말 좋아하고 재밌고 역사적 아픔에 개인적으로 많이 관련 있는 그러니까 감정적으로 역사를 바라보게 되는 것 같아. 역사는 역사지 이렇게 하는데 역사 우리의 독립운동가들 뭐 우리의 많은 한국 국민들이 버텨주지 않았으면 나도 여기 있지 않지 않았을까? 나도 일본 이름을 갖고 내가 일본 사람이라 생각하면서 살지 않았을까? 내가 주아에게 만들 수 있는 나의 한국인이라는 그런 피에 있어서 뭐 저는 이런 생각을 갖고 있다고요. 너무 인터넷에서는 불편한 얘기를 하면 안 좋아서 사실 잘 얘기는 안 하죠. 내 개인적인 불편한 얘기는 많이 하면서 내가 어떻게 생각하고 사고하는지에 대해서는 말 안 하는 것도 좀 그래서 불편해도 욕을 먹을 걸 알아도 그냥 저는 이렇게 생각한다. 그리고 타투 얘기도 아까 했던 게 뭔 내용이냐면 타투 한 사람을 다 막 일진이다 뭐 깡패다 이렇게 생각하진 않는데 근데 조금은 뭐 문신이 있으면 친해지기 전에 조금 살짝은 이럴 수 있다고요. 이게 너무 감정적으로 하거나 뭐 그러지 않았으면 좋겠는데 살짝 문신 있는 사람이랑 친해지기 전엔 조금 불편한 점이 있다? 뭐 이런 게 있는 것 같아요. 근데 웃긴 게 저는 이렇게 뭐지? 스티커 문신 이런 거 엄청 좋아하거든요. 그래서 너는 하면서 왜 남이 그냥 문신 이뻐서 한 건데 뭐 뭔 상관이냐 이런데 그러니까 뭐 편견이 심하게 있거나 이건 아닌데 살짝은 있다. 그러니까 문신해서 그 사람을 싫어하는 게 아니라 문신 있으면 살짝 멈추고 마음을 여는데 시간이 걸렸다. 진짜 친해졌다. 그럼 문신이 있든 말든 신경 안 쓰이는데 처음엔 조금은 그러니까 상대방 기분 나쁠 수 있죠. 문신 그냥 했는데 왜 쟤가 나를 뭐 일진으로 봐? 내가 뭐 깡패야? 내가 뭘 잘못했어? 그냥 내 피부에 내 몸에다 내 돈 주고 내가 하고 싶은 디자인 했는데 왜 쟤가 나를 저렇게 판단해? 이렇게 기분 나쁠 수 있지만 그냥 저는 그렇다고요. 제 생각이 남한테 기분이 나쁘게 할 수 있지만 여러분들의 생각들에도 저도 기분이 나쁘거든요. 저도 막 아까 예를 들었듯이 기독교라서 막 에이 개독이네 막 이러거나 예수쟁이 막 이런 얘기 듣는데 아니 근데 그게 나야. 내가 막 개독교 짓 했다 이건 아니지만 뭐 너가 싫어하는 종교에 내가 있다고 해서 나를 싫어해. 그럼 뭐 어떻게 해? 내가 널 위해서 무교가 돼야 돼? 그건 아니잖아. 그렇잖아. 뭐 주아가 내가 문신이 있어서 싫어한다 해서 여러분들이 문신을 없애야 되나요? 그건 아니잖아요. 똑같은 거죠. 그러니까 상대방이 하는 말에 기분 나쁠 수 있어요. 근데 나도 기분이 나쁘다. 나도 그런 일을 당한다. 뭐, 뭐 내 방송 보는 중에서 일본이랑 뭐 한국 혼혈이신 분이 있을 수 있어. 근데 왜 이렇게 중단이 많이 되지? 좀 심한데 이거는? 아무튼 여러분들이 절 좋아하는 데 있어서 제가 하는 발언들이 불편하실 수도 있고 뭐 좋다가도 내가 했던 어떤 말 때문에 나 이젠 주아 싫어 이렇게 생각할 수도 있고 그런데 음, 나도 여러분만큼 불편하다. 안 맞으면 친하게 안 지내면 되는 거다. 방송 안 보면 되는 거다. 욕 욕하기보다 그러는 게 맞지 않나 싶어요. Yeah, I talked about really. Usually, I always talk about my personal stuff that's related to my feelings and a lot of the things that happened to me. But this part was something a lot of people might get uncomfortable with. But I'm sorry if I offend you in my future streams as well. If you get offended with me, just okay, I would be sad if you hate on me, and it's not ever okay to hate on someone. But I don't think I can do anything. If you hate on me because of the things I say and the things I think about this world, just because of you, I don't know if I should change my perspective. So just because I made you feel bad, just don't care about me. Just don't care about this girl Jua. Just move on with your life. Watch your favorite YouTubers. Surround yourself with good people that accept you as you are. Maybe I'm not that person for you, but that does not make me a mad and mean and a bad person, because that's just how I think and I live this world. 그러니까 앞으로도 그럴 수 있어. 진짜 내가 뭐 주아님은 뭐에 대해서 어떻게 생각하세요? 뭐 어떤 범죄 사건이 있었어. 그러면 주아님은 거기에 대해서 어떻게 생각하세요? 근데 내가 너랑 의견이 틀려? 그래서 내가 했던 의견 때문에 기분이 나빴어. 왜냐면 너가 거기에 해당돼서. 미안해. 근데 너랑 나랑 생각이 다르다 해서 그래 내가 100% 틀릴 수도 있어. 근데 너도 100% 틀린 걸 수도 있고 어차피 죽으면 내가 생각도 안 날 거야. 주아라는 사람이 네 인생에 영향을 끼칠 이유는 없어. 그냥 무시하고 지나가면 돼. 그래서 혹시나 지금은 나의 모습을 사랑했다가 훗날에 뭐 어떤 내 방송을 보고 있었는데 너가 불편해졌어. 아니면은 뭐 언니나 오빠이신 분들에게도 그냥 반말로 할게요. 지금 이건 그냥 나보다 어리다 생각하고. 근데 불편해요. 만약에 내가 하는 말을 뭐 아니면은 되게 반말하는 게 싫어. 뭐 내 방송을 봤는데 뭐야 얘 반말 되게 찍찍하네. 싸가지 없다. 그래서 생각할 수 있어. 그래서 악플을 썼어. 아 주아 반말하네. 싸가지 없네. 이렇게 하면 내가 기분 당연히 나쁘겠지. 근데 너가 그렇게 생각한 거니까 뭐 어떡하겠어. 그냥 댓글 삭제를 하겠지. 나는 신경을 써. 기분 나쁘고 나도 사람이라서. 근데 음, 내 사고방식은 되게 꽉 막혔으면서도 엄청 보수적이긴 하면서도 또 엄청나게 개방적이기도 하거든요. 미국에서 오래 살다 오고 별별 애들 많이 보고 또 방송하다 보니까 저 인터넷 속에서는 정말 특이하고 미친 사람들이 많죠. 물론 저도 포함이고요. 근데 실제로도 그렇고. 근데 그냥 나라는 사람이 이 세상에 있는데 여러분들이 좋아하든 싫어하든 자유고 나는 싫어하는 사람들에게 내 시간과 감정을 많이 낭비하는 걸 싫어해서 적당히 낭비는 할 수 있어. 이건 기분이 나쁘니까. 근데 최대한 그냥 얘도 사람이구나. 완벽한 사람이 어딨어. 나도 내가 좋아하던 유튜버가 이상한 짓을 한다든지 진짜 정 떨어지게 행동해서 실망했던 적도 많고 그런데 뭐 어떡하겠어. 탈덕하는 거죠. 연예인들도 그렇잖아. 너 연예인 누구 좋아하다가 그 사람이 뭐 음주운전을 했어. 예를 들어. 내가 좋아했던 연예인이 음주운전 한 적은 없지만 뭐 예를 들어서 그랬어. 정 떨어지잖아요. 정 안 떨어질 수 있어. 근데 나는 정 떨어질 것 같든. 내가 좋아하는 연예인이 음주운전을 했다. 정 바로 떨어질 것 같거든. 8년을 좋아했든 11년을 좋아했든 정말 충격적일 것 같은데 I think my computer is lagging so much that I need to restart my life. This is horrible. I'm sorry for the inconvenience, but my computer is really, really slow. It's like a cheap computer that I got to study, not to live stream. I don't know when the heck I'm gonna save up to get a computer because, yes, I don't really work, either get a lot of patrons that donate, but I don't know. Eventually, time will pass and we will save up for my good computer. I think it's not lagging now. Why is it? I understood only when she said Jua. The reason why I was scared to start YouTube is I hate being judged by people, but I love the attention. I love being loved. I love being having the spotlight, getting attention from people. But the bad thing is, if you get attention, then it means that a lot of people get to know you. And also, people talk about you in your back. People make rumors. They might make fun of you. And my mental health is really bad. You guys know I cry when I feel like it. Depression really gets me mostly, and Oh my gosh, but it's horrible. Why is it this laggy? This is too much. Computer, please. Oh my gosh, work. No, I don't want to be honest. I'm just saying. But there's a lot of consequences when you get attention by people you don't really know. And that's why I've been, even though I always wanted to start YouTube in a young age, I waited until I became 17 to start my streams. And I used to cry a lot and get sad when I do streams because people would judge you and they don't even know you. And that offended me a lot. Now I do have very great, genuine people who really believe in me and believe about my future, who loves listening to my stories and the way I think about this world. So now I don't regret my dream. I'm happy I'm following it, and I'm happy talking with you guys about my ways of thinking. 명준이 고마워. 의견이 비슷하구나. If we can hear you like hear you, it's okay even if it looks like a PowerPoint. Yeah. Just think it's like a podcast. Like I say, I'm not a robot. I'm a human being. So I think I ate all my lipstick. Woohoo! Don't let me. I need you right now, back in my head. I don't know. Where? Okay, here it is. One of the favorite songs I always listen to would be This Is Me from Camp Rock, that Demi Lovato sang. And I don't really know the right way of living life. And I don't even understand myself. I don't know who I am all the time. I always ask myself, who am I? Am I really Jua? What are these opinions or feelings coming from? Are they shaped by a force that I don't know? And I think everyone affects each other. Everyone. Even the people that you never know and you never think of affected your life. Small parts of the past, small actions, big actions, all make the future. I just want my actions to affect people who need me. And I'm proud and glad to be Christian because this world, I don't know how to think. That's why I don't really understand the Bible much. And I'm not one of those holy and great Christians. And I'm not sure. Okay, I will be sure. I will go to heaven, people. But I have my own doubts, my own hurts, my own problems, and life is tough for me. I don't know how tough your life is, but mine is horrible. You guys basically know a lot of my past, but my present is horrible as well. And just YouTube is one of the things that I really feel happy and passionate about, but there's also sorrow in my, and I always get lost. I always like worry and always think dark things and go like, why do I have to live? I want to die. But always God is there for me. He's like, come back, Jua. There's always a space for you. So maybe you hate Christians, but you like me. Maybe you don't like God and you don't believe in that shit, but you like me, then thank you. But I am a believer, and I have my own problems. I'm not sure if God really appreciates everything I do. Maybe he's always mad at me. He's like, Jua, you could do better, girl. Move your butt. Go. But, and maybe he loves me a lot. Well, he does love me, but maybe he wants more. I don't know. I'm not God. I'm just a human being. But, so I don't know. But I believe in God. So that's one of. So for example, this is one of the things that I don't really want to talk to, but because I talked about Japan, I will just talk about it today. But or lesbians or transgender people who support and are in the LGBT community, and they ask me questions, or they ask me, do I support them? What's my opinion towards them? And can you talk about that in your videos? There's been a lot of requests. And I will be honest with you. I do not support you. And I know I will get a lot of hate, and I will offend many people, and many people will unsubscribe. That's why I was silent about this part and never wanted to speak about this. But because I've been honest with my videos and tried to stick to the honest self, I will tell you that that's my opinion. But as I said beforehand, my opinions do not matter. If you leave me and you hate me because of my opinions to you, yes, I will understand. And while giving you a reason, basically a reason. Okay, I have a gay friend, I have lesbian friends, and I don't hate them because of their way of love or because they are in that community, or like that's how they love. I like them as a friend, but I'm not like I support you. I'm not that type of person. And giving you a lot of reasons. Okay, firstly, a lot of people who hate Christians and are anti-Christians hate us because we do not support you. And mostly Christians do not support LGBT. And if there are people who support you, they are not actual Christians. That's what I believe. And okay, if you're not a believer and you think that Christians are wrong, I'm sorry, but because I stick to the Bible and I hate myself for the things that I do wrong, I try to stick to what God says, and maybe I'm not sure what God really means, but in my belief, I do not really believe in love between same genders, or yes, and I know a lot of famous people are gay, or they don't define themselves as like they don't define themselves of who they love, and it's really hard to explain, but I'm not a person that says LGBT I love you and we should support any type of love. No, I'm not that person. And also I had a struggle of thinking I was a lesbian when I was in my elementary years, because for a long time I hated guys. And this is also a very part that I didn't really want to share with you guys. But I've been hating male, like guys, the gender itself, all my life, really. Even right now, I'm very uncomfortable with guys. Yes, and this is also a secret that I really don't want it to talk on my videos, because I know there's going to be a lot of hate. But yes, I'm not a feminist, and I don't support feminism either. And I know this is going to make like everyone that's on my YouTube are going to scream and shout and you're like, oh, then just shut the fuck up, or don't give me your opinions. I don't care about your opinions because I'm a guy, or I'm gay, or whatever. Yes, I know that, but I'm being honest with you. Also, feminist people are like, what? You hated guys, but why aren't you a feminist? Or, oh, you're a liar. Everyone is a feminist, actually. Or they would say, there's these ideas and things they say, but 왜? Okay, my mom came in and she's screaming, and I didn't finish what I'm saying. Okay, my mom's been screaming, and okay, I opened up so many issues, and I didn't finish talking about my opinions, and I know I'm gonna offend a lot of people, so I don't think I'm gonna. I'm just not gonna upload this video. I'm just gonna put it private, and maybe if I get a chance to talk about this issue again, then I will explain myself fully. I think she's gonna turn the Wi-Fi off, so yeah, this is life. I don't believe in love. I hate my parents. I'm not a good student either. I hate life, and I think everyone pressures you to give opinions, and they hate on you the way you think. And the reason why I'm not a feminist is I don't think only women needs power. I think everyone needs their own power, regardless of their gender or age. I think every girl needs the right to do everything they want, but I also want all guys to do what they want. And I'm not a supportive person to LGBT, but I wouldn't say don't love each other. If you're loving your own lover, what am I going to do with that? But I'm just not a supporter. Because I think they hurt others too. If you're gay, it's fine. But why do you force me to support you? That's why I do not support you. Because even at school, I had a rainbow blanket that I not a blanket, but it was like a rainbow thing. But people would call me, "Are you a LGBT supporter?" And at school they would give out little like bands supporting LGBT. I want to wear it, but people would stare at me and they would hate me, and a lot of LGBT people have hated me because I'm Christian. And also, as I said before, when I told you guys that I myself kind of thought about if I'm lesbian or not, is because after I was sexually harassed, I'm not sure when I'm gonna open up to the story, and it's my right not to open up or tell you exactly what happened to me, but because of that, I thought every guy is scary, and I thought sex is dirty, and I hated every male person because of what happened to me. And yes, after I became 18, well, when I was in 16 and 17, I rethought, should I hate all the guys just because of what happened to me? And after reading the Bible, I think there are good guys, good people who are guys, who are male, that have no wrong, and like that didn't do anything wrong, and hating them just because of their gender, just because they're male, is wrong. I thought that. And so now I don't hate every guy. I just am very not that open to making male friends, or yes, I do want to have a boyfriend, or because I love romance and I love reading romance stuff or watching movies, as I said on my previous live stream. But that's that. But I don't really want to be in a relationship that much because I've been scared of guys so long, and there were a lot of inappropriate situations whenever I had a guy friend, or not even a friend, but a male did something to me that really scared me a lot. Like touching my body without permission, or when I was young, like slightly talking about it, is forcing me to do things that I don't want to do, and not being able to protect my body because I didn't know what's happening was very terrifying. And after I grew up, learning about these things would happen to me, that I was sexually harassed. I didn't know the meaning at that time. But after learning about, because they give you sex education at school, and after learning that, I was disgusted and scared, and all males looked dirty to me. That's what happened to me. Well, the ways that all the victims think about and how they react to these traumatic things are all different. But that's how I reacted. So because I was scared of guys, I was like, then am I lesbian? Do I like girls? Or do I want to have relationships with girls? But no, I imagined myself kissing a girl. That's not my thing. And yes, I do love girls. I do love girls, but it's not in a sexual way. So, because in a part of my life, I also struggled if I am I forgot the word. Heterosexual, I think. So after now I know I'm straight, but okay, this is a really, I've been like talking about so many issues that people are truly gonna be offended. But this is just my idea, my opinion. That's how I think. If you hate me because how I think about this world, I accept you. Just leave my channel. And I know there would be consequences of the things I say because it's public. But the funny part is, just because I don't support LGBT doesn't mean that we are not equal. So I am more like a humanist, I think, and I care for the weak and the poor and the victims of life. War victims, sexually abused victims, people who were never loved by their parents, just like me, and people who have been bullied, just like me. I've experienced that. Maybe I didn't experience everything, but I experienced a lot of things that a person should not experience or ever again experience. But so I'm a supporter for people who are depressed and in sorrow. And yes, I'm sorry that I do not support whatever you are related to. But I think I can't be quiet and just ignore and erase these comments on and on and on. I'll just say it straightforward. This is me. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be now. Gonna let the light shine on me. Now I know who I am. Yeah, that's the song I love. I love the lyrics. This is me. I don't know. That's me. That's you. As much as you, well, I don't think all LGBT people are like that. And I do have friends who are lesbian, and I'm very close to them, and I don't judge them or hate on them because of who they are. I just love them as a friend. But yeah, that's my opinion, really. I'm not a supporter. I'm either not a supporter of feminism either. I do have feminists that are friends with me. I understand, but I would not support them. That's their idea. I have my own way of okay, my mom is texting me mean stuff. And yeah, that's my life. I always get judged, get made fun of. People demand me to give me opinions. They're like, what do you think about LGBT? Oh, you're Christian? Oh my gosh, I hate you because of that. Oh, you're Korean? I hate Koreans. Or, oh, you're American? I have bad feelings to America. Or, oh, you're a female. And or, like, yeah, but that's me. That is me. And I understand you. So, I wish you would, okay, if you don't want to be open to me, okay, I get it. And the things that I said, if it offended you, I'm so sorry. But you guys have been offending me too. I'm not saying if somebody offended you, you need to offend back. But just because I think like this, and you hate me because I think like this, is wrong, I think. No, she doesn't understand what I'm saying. 링아 안녕, 오랜만이야. 인생은 길어도 똑같아. 엄마가 방송 한 번만 더 하면 완전 영원히 방송 못하게 해줄 거다 막 이러면서 완전 협박 문자를 보내고, 이 언니는 똑같다 인생이. Okay, I don't want to label myself. Really, I'll try not to label myself. I'll just say the crazy girl Jua, the weird girl Jua. I don't really hate the word crazy or weird or different, because that's a lot of things that people call me. And yes, I think everyone is different and crazy on their own way. So I do not care. The people who say I'm crazy are also crazy too. What makes you so normal? And do you like being normal? What is normal? Just, okay, I don't need you to support me either as a human being or as a girl or as Jua. So don't force me to support you when I really don't. 고마워. 날씨 많이 덥다 진짜. Just don't force me. Why do you want me to be a feminist? Why do you want me to support LGBT? And yes, you might have your own reasons, and you're like, but how many reasons or how many things I've heard from my friends, and how many things I get judged or called at. I never forced someone to think the way I want them to think. 고마워. Thank you. Or maybe I might force you, but not intentionally, like not intend to do that. I don't intend to force you to think the way I am. I just give you an idea and I'm like, I think like this. How do you guys think? Oh, maybe you think differently? Okay, bye. I just want to surround. Okay, not everyone is the same. So maybe you agree with me in some parts, you don't like some parts of me. But yeah, it's the same with me too. I like some part of you and I hate some parts of you. So if you hate some parts of me, I understand, because but the difference between you and me is I understand, but I just don't want to talk about that. But you want me to talk about things. should I wake up? I don't know. Depends on you. Now I think I really need to study. So I'll end this live and just do a study live again. And next time I will stick to the plan I have right now. I'm kind of scared to upload this because I don't know what's gonna happen to me. And maybe because I don't really have a lot of viewers right now, it wouldn't affect me right now. But in the future it might. And people might tackle me and ask me questions. Do you regret what you said? Do you have different opinions now? I'm not sure what's gonna happen to me, and I'm scared, but I will upload it because that's what I think. I'm not saying feminists are wrong, and I'm not saying I hate feminists. I just don't support you. I have my own reasons I hated guys, but I've been trying to like them. And it's not that easy because I still have issues, and I was still sexually harassed by guys who even know my past and who know my hurts, but they still did that to me. And even online on YouTube, there are comments that sexually harass me by words verbally. They can't touch my body because they don't even know where I live. But there are people who say weird stuff, and I get upset and offended too. But the thing is, how long I hated guys and was scared of them doesn't relate to the love of females. There were a lot of mean female kids that bullied me, made fun of me, judged me, talked about my face, talked about my personality. So I'm not saying I love girls either. I think I don't really like humans. And I'm also a human too. That's why I had depression and I hated myself as well, because I don't like being human that much. So, why am I Christian and why am I living this day? Well, actually, I'm scared of dying. The funny thing is, I can't even kill myself. I'm scared of everything. I don't like anything. Nothing really makes me happy if I only think about the depressed parts of my life. But yes, YouTube does make me happy, and talking about myself does kind of make me happy. I don't know. I love laughing. It's funny because I love laughing and I love funny stuff, but I have depression. So when I start talking about these dark stuff, I get into my dark personality. But sometimes I'm always like really happy and yes, those guys are not men, but I've never really saw any normal guys that I want to be friends with. Not yet. Yes, I do have some male friends. They're really nice, but I'm not friends with them forever. I usually unfriend guys who get a girlfriend. So it's very short friendships that I have with guys. But I've been changed, and yes, I get mad when women are treated wrong, when you need to be silent just because you're a woman. And also, I do really think, yes, there are guys who are sexually harassed in young age too, but I think more women have that issue in life, that they might be scared of be scared to live just because they're a woman. And I understand the ideas or the things that feminists say, but that also offends other guys too. What about the people who, yes, and I know that I did read a lot about or read some articles or speeches or things related to feminism, and they say, oh, we support guys too. We support children, or we support guys who have been sexually harassed, or guys also, we are humanist, or like we love everyone. But I think, why do you label yourself as feminism then? I think the word offends me itself. So maybe I might think the way feminists do, but I do not support that community or whatever. Like, what if everyone was right on that community? I still don't support it. And that's because people get hurt by the word. Even if they were thinking wrong, they get hurt. And also LGBT. Okay, I get it. You have your boyfriend when you're a guy. I'm not hating on you loving a guy. It's just not the idea I want. And I don't really think that's normal. And yes, I know you might be offended, but I'm not normal either. I'm not saying I'm normal and you're not normal too. I'm really a crazy girl, and I'm not saying that I am normal. I'm just saying, why myself, I'm a crazy girl. I get offended. Everyone says mean stuff to me. And who protects me? Who really cares about Jua? Who really supports me? If I didn't even do YouTube, I think every person that I met in my life never really loved me. You see my mom screaming at me every single day. She texted me so many mean stuff right now. She's like, if you do YouTube one more time, I'm just gonna kick you out of the house. That's all the things I hear every day. Who supports me? Who supports Jua? If I didn't even do YouTube, who would have known that I have been living a horrible life like this? And that's why I feel comfortable and happy when I do YouTube. But is there a community called Bring Jua Up or Support Jua's Life? No. I live with my own sorrow, and I think you're lucky to stick together as a community like that. Yes, I know a lot of people might have offended you just because you're gay. And I'm not saying you're right or wrong. I don't think that's normal, and I don't think it's right to be gay, but I can't change who you are. Like, you're defining yourself as gay, and you love only guys, and just because I'm like, I don't support you, are you not gonna like your boyfriend? No. Like, I'm just giving you an example, but why do you, like, I get it, you get, like, but I don't support that idea, and I don't need your support either of being myself. If you support me, thank you. The people who support LGBT, who are not gay, but they support that community. Yes, they can do, that's their life, that's what they do. They're spending their time and money with that. I don't want to spend my time and money about even talking about this. But why do you keep asking me? There have been so many comments talking about, please talk about LGBT. Jill, what do you think about gays? What do you think about lesbians? But me, I don't have an idea about you guys. But that's you. Okay, maybe I do have ideas. Sometimes I get mad. Sometimes I feel good about you. Sometimes I'm like, oh, that's so sweet. Getting someone who can love you forever. But that's you. Your love life. I'm so happy for you. You're so damn lucky, because my parents never appreciate anything I do. They hate me breathing in this world. They always go like, I regret like having you. I want you out of the house. That's all the things I hear from my mom and dad. People always make fun of me, and that's my life. But I'm finding a way to feel happier. And yes, I don't really want to be happy either. I just want to maybe sometimes laugh. That's all I want. Because when you want to have happiness, it doesn't really come to you. When you live, sometimes you feel happy. Right now I'm feeling really frustrated, but I'm also kind of happy. It's funny, isn't it? So, I don't know. If you love playing the guitar, and you are a supported lover of guitars, and you want me to love guitars too, okay, I love people who play the guitar, and maybe I want to learn sometime. But does anybody force me to love it? No. So please, I don't want any more comments about asking me to talk about this issue, because I will never, or maybe if I have time, or if anything comes to me that I really need to talk about this, don't educate me. There's been a lot of people who think if you really learn about our like thoughts, and we're not like that. And I think it's the same thing with what you think about Christians. You're like, whenever you have someone that you hate because they're Christian, Christians are like, oh, we're not like that. We're not what you think. We're about eternal love and about God and Jesus. And we're not like that. We're not mean to others. And then you get offended by a Christian friend and you're like, oh shit, you guys suck. You said eternal love and you don't support like other types of love. Like, for example, if you're LGBT and you love Christians, okay, that's you. But if you're LGBT and you hate Christians, like, life is so complicated. I'm just a girl. I'm 18. I never wanted to grow up. I don't want to be adult, but I am, and I'm still young adult. But I'm gonna get older. I'm gonna meet more different type of people, and I'm not saying life's a rainbow. Life is not a rainbow. It's full of puddles, rainy days, people who boo you, who want you down. People don't want others to be happy. That's what I think, basically. And I'm not even sure if I want you to be happy. One of the reasons why I started YouTube was like, I wanted to be a person that will always be there to make you happy. But now I'm not even sure. Maybe you feel depressed watching my videos and you're like, oh, Jua sucks and I want to just skip this video. I never want to see her again. Okay, I get it. But just giving you an idea that this girl that lives in Korea, she had a horrible life. She's still struggling with life. Not many things makes her happy, but sometimes she's happy. Sometimes. Sometimes she's happy like this when she reads some kind of comments, and like, I want to have a good computer. I want to have a good camera. I want to have a microphone because I want to have good skin. I don't want to even look Asian. I don't want to look Caucasians or European or whatever race. I don't want to look black, white, orange, or I don't want to look like a human being sometimes. I don't even want to be a female or a male. I just want to live. I don't want to live. That's one of my basic things of life. I hate everyone and also myself. So what do I have to do? I don't know. I'm that type of person. I don't know. If you're happy, sometimes I'm mad because you're happy. I'm really selfish, and I know that. But the funny thing is, I'm not selfish. I care about my friends. I really, really care about the people who love me, because there's not much people who really love me as myself. And I really, really try to be different. I try to be open-minded, but I always fail. But I still do try. I'm not a person that just like judges you just because who you are. I try to learn about you. So that's why even though I don't support that community, I still do have friends related to that. And I do have people. I even have a friend that hates Christians, but I'm friends with them because that doesn't really gives me barriers of loving them as a friend. It's weird, isn't it? Life is weird. Life is full of weird people with weird things. Some people might think success is the best thing of life. You have to be successful. Being rich is best of your life. Or being happy every single day. Having a small laugh is your best thing of life. Some people might think that just breathing is the meaning of life. Religious people might think blah 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 God is the meaning of life. My meaning of life is I was born, I'm scared of dying, but I do want to die, but then I'm Christian, so I'm like reading the Bible and God's like, I love you, and God's inspiring me. And also the people that I meet living is very funny and indifferent, because I meet a lot of new people after starting YouTube, and even though I think I hate everyone, and even though I think I'm selfish, I really care and I love making friends. Even though I hate people, it's funny. Even though I said I hate males, sometimes I do have friends that I really love. Not in dating process, but love as a human. Even though I say I don't like these people, I still love them. So that's ironic. Maybe that's a source coming from the love I get from God, because I'm not perfect and I did nothing to get loved, but He loves me. So I'm like, okay, if you're a good person, you need to support everything. You need to support every community, love everyone, never offend anyone, never giving opinions, just absorbing every opinion everyone takes. But what about you? Who are you? Where's yourself? I can never define myself either. I'm just giving a selection that I'm Christian. And I'm happy I am to at least have something to say about myself. But other than that, I don't know who I am. I'm just Jua. I am Jua, and I love and popcorn. I hate my life. I hate my mom. But I hope you guys would not hate your life. I want to give hope. I want to have friends. I want to be perfect, but I'm not. I think everyone has their own struggles and ideas of life. Right now, my struggles are I need to study. So, haha. I think my mom's gonna scream at me. But, I'll end this live, and then I'll come back after 15 minutes, and I will be following the things that I told you. I will study. This live is a failure, but this is me. I think today's title would be "This is me." This is me. This is me. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be now. Should I sing you this? I'll sing you this. Where is this? I've always been the kind of girl that hid my face, so afraid to tell the world what I've got to say. But I had this dream right inside of me. I'm going to let it show. It's time to let you know, to let you know. This is real, this is me. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be now. Gonna let the light shine on me. Now I found who I am. There's no way to hold it in. No more hiding who I wanna be. This is me. I'm not really sure about how you sing it because it's been a time I've listened to it. It's been a month. Last month I did listen to this because I was feeling depressed. But yes, I've always been the kind of girl, and I still do hide my face at my academy. But this is me. And oh, the second part is, do you know what it's like to feel so in the dark, to dream about a life when you're the shining star, even though it seems like it's too far away. I have to believe in myself. It's the only I don't remember. It's the only way. You're the voice I hear inside my head, the reason that I'm singing. I need to find you, I've gotta find you. You're the missing piece, I need the song inside of me. I need to find you, I've gotta find you. Sorry, it's been a long time I didn't sing, so my voice is really bad, but hopefully this is a message that I wanted to say today. This is real, this is me. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be now. Gonna let the light shine on me. Yeah. There's no way to hold it in. No more hiding who I wanna be. This is me. I always hided myself, and I don't think I was very truthful friend because I didn't like myself. I think I did lie about myself, and I lied my personality. I was scared, and yes, even today I hate being judged. But now, my their names is I have a lot of names for them, but it's basically bubbly, sparkles, or comfort zone. And I love all these three names because my fans are really bubbly and sparkly people, and they are also my comfort zone. That's why I go beyond my comfort zones, because I do have my supporters. They're my comfort zone, so I can go further out of my comfort zone because it's expanding. My fans are expanding, so my comfort zone is getting bigger. I get more space to talk about myself or expressing myself. So that's what I think. If your YouTube is about supporting the things that I don't support, wow, that's you. That's you. This is me. And yes, this is what I dream. I wish everyone will love me. Nobody judges me. Everyone's caring and loving to me. But that's not reality. I will not dream about things. But that doesn't mean I will give up. And that doesn't mean that I would hate everyone and just give up on my dream and give up on other people. If you get influenced by me, thank you. And a lot of people influence me. I change my ideas by the people. I love reading different types of books. I love learning the Bible. Learning about the truth. Also, I love reading about famous people, about their stories, or learning the history or different cultures of the world. And also, even though I don't support everything, I really try to learn these things and try to relate to other people's, because even in the places that I think is wrong, there's always something right, and in the places where I think everything is right, there's also wrong things that happen. Yeah, even Christians, there are really a lot of liars that say they're Christians, but but they sexually harass other people when the Bible says don't do that. And there are people who hate on others, who don't and I don't even know if I'm right or wrong, because I'm human. You can never know. Who knows? You're not God. You didn't make this world. And everybody has a different brain and different heart, different body, face, structure. But that's also the world dirty and also the world lovely. I wish everyone would take the lovely path. But the funny thing is, I don't know where that path is. But I've been walking my life. And the people who watch my videos have been walking with me. I'm not sure when in your life you will find me. Maybe you're in your 20s and you found my videos and you start liking me. Maybe you're in your 10th birthday. Maybe you're 11 and you start watching my videos and you're like, wow, Jua inspires me. Or, oh, Jua thinks like this. I don't agree with her, but I do love her as a person. Maybe that's your idea. Or maybe you agree with everything I say and then you're like, I love her. I don't know. Everybody thinks differently, and I don't know if I like that you love me. I don't know either. What if you're weird and well, everybody's weird, so maybe I feel uncomfortable you liking me, but bye. So let's see what happens to our life. I will give you an idea that my mom's gonna start screaming if I keep studying and I keep talking or whatever. So I'll end this live. I read mostly every comment, and I do erase some comments that I feel uncomfortable with. And thank you for watching. It's been a long time I didn't do this, but my intro is bang bang. Howdy partners, it's your sparkly bubbly Jua. And thanks for watching my video. I'll come back with a study live because you can see basically I have some things to study and I've been talking for about a lot of hours. So yes, I will come back in a few minutes studying really. So 같이 공부할 사람은 같이 공부하고 되게 예민한 얘기들 많이 했거든요. 뭐 간략하게 말해서는 뭐 그냥 엄마가 오셨다. 공부해야 될 것 같다. 그래서 공부하는 방송 다시 키도록 하겠습니다. 엄마 완전 무서워.